we got the whole back wall framed, which means it is officially time to start working on the front of the house.
As much fun as this back wall was to get done here in our house, it's a long, boring wall. There really isn't too much happening with just the two windows. The front of the house, however, is going to be a completely different story. Here in our master bedroom wing at the very front, we're going to have just a standard sliding glass door. On the far side of the house, which is the kids' wing, same thing. We're going to have a sliding glass door there. For the center portion, which is the great room, as we're referring to it, we're going to have a 3-panel sliding glass door, and all that glass will mean that we get to gaze out at our beautiful view.
Our goal for today and tomorrow is to get the girls' sliding glass door wall all framed out and then get the master bedroom wall framed out as well. The walls are actually completely identical to each other, so it just makes sense to frame them both at the same time.
That's right. So the first thing we have to do is actually figure out what the midpoint is for our master bedroom wall. We'll work with getting our rough opening set off of that mark.
No hitting.
Okay, we got our rough opening marked, we got our jack studs marked, and also the king studs that will be up against those jack studs. So with the exception of the center portion of the wall where the slider is going to go, we're just going to make marks 16 inches on center for our studs.
Daddy. Thought we were gonna get some work done today.
Oh, stop. Hitter time.
Oh my gosh.
That's a big header.
You need some help there, big boy?
Yeah, this thing probably weighs more than you do.
We got our really beefy header in place, but now we have this 2-inch gap here. If it was 1.5 inches, we would be able to just throw another 2x6 in here and make up that space. But because it is 2 inches, instead we're going to do little cripples. So we're going to cut 7 little 2-inch cripples.
Big trick, ready?
Mm-hmm. Wow, that was neat. So it turns out that these not only look stupid, but they are a total pain in the butt to put in. They're so small, they keep splitting when Jeremy tries to nail them. And it's just such an awkward gap. If it was 1.5 inches, we could have easily filled it, but being that it was like 1/4 inch over, so we do it the hard way.
Take these sweet looking knee pads off.
Oh, please don't. Ow! I want you to leave them on all night.
Okay guys, so we got this first of 2, is that right?
Yep.
First of 2. The first of 2 slider walls framed out. Went relatively smooth with the exception of these small little cripples because like Melissa said, they kept crumbling and falling apart on us. But this went much better than the back wall did last week, thankfully.
Yeah, it's only up from there. So yeah, we did get our wall framed, which is great. We've got an identical wall to frame over there and we will get both sheeted tomorrow, but I do need to call it a night early because I've got some editing to catch up on. Hey guys, I gotta get some editing done. So loud in here. It can get a little loud around here, and I don't like to use headphones when I'm editing because, let's face it, I've got to keep an eye on things around here. What was that? For editing, homesteading, I rely on my Cove Bluetooth speaker. It connects to tablets, laptops, and smartphones via Bluetooth. When splitting the speaker set in two, it creates a 360-degree surround sound effect. The Cove Bluetooth stereo speaker system can be up to 32 feet away from any mobile device or computer and play without interruption. The Cove Bluetooth speaker also lasts up to 7 hours on a single battery charge. The best part about it is it's water resistant and can be used around a hot tub.
We get a hot tub?
This is seriously an awesome little speaker, and it has a very powerful subwoofer. Yes, a subwoofer in a portable speaker. To get one for yourself, check our description box below for a discount.
It is day 2. Beautiful day. Not a lot of wind currently. What are we getting done?
We are going to continue with this wall by getting it all sheeted. Sheeted? What do you guys prefer? Sheeted? And then we will be moving on to the wall that is going to be the front wall in the girls' room.
Do it.
What do we have here?
Where's safety inspector?
Safety inspectors. So how we doing?
Stupid knee pads.
Stupid knee pads. He's very proud of those knee pads. Was there against code?
I'm dotting you guys for that.
You dogging me for that?
Oh no. She's dotting us, Jeremy.
Dotting? Oh no, I'm dotting.
Everything else look okay?
No ear protection.
Oh, boom. She got you there. You're definitely getting dotted for that.
You don't have the snack belt?
Oh no. I was not aware that we were having a safety inspection
Dot.
today. Huh? Another dot.
Glasses.
Oh, you're right. Don't have glasses either. What's this gonna cost us?
5 jelly beans. 6 jelly beans.
Oh, you guys are suspect. You just came over here for candy. You're just finding things. Typical. Okay, here you go.
Check jelly bean.
What? You weren't even part of the safety inspection. Okay, I'm following it. All right, get out of here. You too. No more inspections.
You also have dangerous animals. I'm going to shot you.
What? Manny's not dangerous.
The rams.
Manny, get out of here. You're getting us dotted.
Something I always forget when we're doing any kind of doorway or rough opening framing, I guess specific to doors, is notching out the very bottom of this bottom plate so we can eliminate this doorway threshold after the fact. I don't want to do it now and cut it out and risk this wall coming out of square. So we're going to notch the very bottom here so that once everything is stood and in place, we can go back, take our handsaw and cut through the remainder, and then this thing will come out nice and clear, and we'll know that our wall is sheathed completely square, so we'll be good.
While Jeremy gets that second piece of sheeting on, I want to talk about our snack belt choice of the day because, well, we already broke into it and our kids found a really creative way of also getting themselves some. So it is the Jelly Belly Belly Flops. Our son insisted that we eat the belly flops today because it is National Jelly Bean Day. So we did have a subscriber visit the Jelly Belly factory, which we did have the pleasure of visiting probably about 5 years ago. That place was awesome. It was so cool to see how the jelly beans were made. So when the jelly beans get messed up and they're all irregular shaped, they put them all in a bag together and they call them the belly flops, and they sell them at a discounted price. So it was really fun to get this. It's just a mix of flavors, and my favorite flavors are in here. Root beer is my favorite flavor Jelly Belly.
Of course it is.
I know, but I'm always afraid that the chocolate or the brown ones will be pudding, and I really dislike that, so I tend to avoid the browns. I'm just gonna eat up all the bubblegum ones.
What if they had a Chardonnay jelly bean? You'd love that one.
They have a beer one.
I know, I had it, remember?
Yeah, the beer one's really good too, but I don't think it's in the mix bag. Now I know this says irregular shapes or irregular jelly beans, but seriously, Jelly Belly, you're gonna tell me that the people making this package didn't do that on purpose?
Trouble knows where I stay, and I'm living. Yes, I'm living. Tell me everything, tell me everything, tell me everything. Gonna be alright. It'll be alright, it'll be alright, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Tragedy on its way. Tragedy came today. Will we keep on keeping on? Worry don't do a thing. Worry won't steal my day. So I'm hoping and I'm praying and laughing and dancing. Tell me everything, tell me everything, tell me everything. Gonna be alright. Oh, tell me everything, tell me everything, tell me everything. Gonna be alright. It'll be alright, it'll be alright, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright, it'll be alright, it'll be alright. It'll be alright.
Oh, and to address some concerns from the last video where I was sweeping the walls, I'm not sweeping the walls because I'm a crazy person. I'm sweeping the walls because when we do the routering, we get sawdust all over them and we have to apply the zip tape, and we can't apply the tape with sawdust all over. That obviously wouldn't work very well. So that is why I sweep our walls.
Yeah, you should want a clean surface to work on.
Yes.
Be careful of your hole. So,
Jeremy, now we don't be careful with that knife. We don't want to. We don't want to cut any hole. Oh my gosh! When you buy new pants, I'll stop showing it.
Buy me some new pants. You know I don't like shopping for new clothes.
Tell me everything.
Oh, that's not bad.
Everything, tell me everything, tell me everything.
Oh, no, for real.
I know.
Gonna be
Oh no! Touching my arm hair.
I got it.
No!
Come on, I got it.
I got a good use for this.
Easy, gentle, gentle.
There. Now you're whole.
Ah!
Bikini ready.
If it's in my pants with it, it ripped it open. Listen, listen. Ah!
You'll bleed to death.
It'll be alright, it'll be alright, it'll be alright.
We got our first front wall done, which is really exciting because that means now we get to raise it. Every time we raise a wall, it makes a huge impact on just the way that this looks and just starting to see kind of the shape of our house. So I'm really excited to raise this first wall, especially because it is the master bedroom wall and it will show us exactly what our view is going to be out the front. So sit where our bed's going to be.
Ooh, okay. Gotta pull the pants up again.
You're getting in bed. It's cool.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Not bad, huh? We had the first of our 2 slider walls at the front of the house set in place. We used a tractor to get that done because that's really the only way to do it with just the 2 of us and the limited amount of manpower that we have. So that worked out well. We got everything set in place and then braced. As you can see, it's pretty solid, so hopefully that won't be an issue.
Yeah. So we are going to take a quick lunch break, and then we are going to get our little butts back out here, and hopefully we can get the second wall, which will be the girls' front wall, framed today.
What are you making me for lunch?
What are you making me for lunch?
Back from a late lunch. We got wall number 1 completed. Let's move on to wall number 2, the deuce.
Dreams in the sand, remembering where we began to see this empty can, future and all that could be. Shadows turning into light, our eyes open wide. When we're together, the world comes alive. Every color shining so bright. The hope that we hold, the story unfolds. Together we find we'll get there one day at a time. Up in the clouds, reaching the stars from the ground. Lost in the sky, embracing the place that we found. Shadows turning into light, our eyes open wide. When we're together, the world comes alive. Every color shining so bright.
We got our second wall all framed, and now we are going to do our 10-inch header that's going to go above the girls' sliding glass door. Woo!
Here in the mystery of moments we made, every memory like words on a page. The hope that we hold, the story unfolds. Together we find we'll get there one day at a time. One day at a time. We'll get there one day at a time. When we're together, the world comes alive. Every color shining so bright. The hope that we hold, the story unfolds. Together we find we'll get there one day at a time.
Have you been playing hard? Look at that dirty face. Let me see your dirty face. Little boy is smelling like dirt and sunshine at the end of the day. Go take a shower. Are you just out here looking for jelly beans? This is a actual concerned safety inspection. Are we doing better? Oh, good.
If you like that two ducks, last time that 6 ducks. Ducks.
1, 2. Are we all clear?
This one tastes like orange.
Today we are attempting to get the second wall lifted, but the winds are starting to pick up, so hopefully they calm down and we're able to actually lift this wall today. But for now, we're going to get all the shooting on. A few people were asking why we were using a moisture barrier sill seal between our subfloor and our walls. We're actually not using it for moisture in this application. It is to prevent warm air from leaving our house and cold air from getting in our house, because there are just small little gaps between the wood of your walls and your floor just because wood isn't perfectly flat. So we were told to put this sill seal on, and it just lessens that release of air.
Well, we got the wall done. Went smoothly. It's almost like we're remembering how to do this.
Yeah, it definitely went much better than the other walls, so good news moving forward. But unfortunately it is very windy this afternoon, and so I don't think we can get it raised up safely. So we're just gonna get it all taped, and then hopefully this wind dies down a little bit later today, maybe tomorrow, and we'll get the wall up and raised.
Yeah, it's just not safe right now, so we're gonna hold off, see if this wind dies down, and then we'll get it up.
Hurry up!
All right, we have been putting it off because of wind, but it is a new day. It is cloudy. It is a little wet out. It's a little damp, but there is no breeze.
Yeah, it's very still, so it's the perfect time to get this wall up.
Let's get it done.
We finally found our groove with framing, and our first two front walls went together with very little trouble. Then, reality came crashing down. Literally. There was little we could do but take a deep breath and start over.
All right, well, that was less than ideal.
Yeah, they did not go as planned.
So what I think ended up happening, obviously that was unsuccessful. I think the bottom plate on our wall ended up skipping over the blocking that we had, that trip block to kind of get the wall stood upright. So skipped over that, came off of the edge of our subfloor,
Right.
hit the ground, broke off these bottom two pieces because of the overhang that we have set up on there for...
It's cool. Sheeting's only $56 a sheet right now.
Yeah, don't remind me. So it came, that overhang is for the rim joist and the mud sill. That hit the ground and ended up snapping off. So these are now going to become scrap pieces after we remove them and redo what it is that we did yesterday.
Yeah. Let's just get to work. I'm so frustrated. I don't even know what to say. I got nothing.
It's going to happen.
Grumbling about it wasn't going to remedy the situation, so we put our heads down and we got back to work. Feeling a little bit deflated, we raised the wall again, because no matter what, we have to keep trudging forward. Although today did not go as planned. In the end, the wall was standing. It's progress. It's 2 walls more than we had last week. And for that, we are grateful. As Henry Ford put it, failure is only the opportunity to begin again, but this time more intelligently. So we take what we learned and we do it better next time. We still have a long way to go.
All right, Mama, good as new.
On to the next one.
Let's do it.